with the team. Put their heads down, running up the gangs, oh yeah. Put their head count, running up the gangs, oh yeah. Put their heads down, running up the lanes, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. Put their heads down, running up the gangs, oh yeah. Put their head count, running up the gangs, oh yeah. Put their heads down, running up the lanes, oh yeah. The gangs.
From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Seattle Seahawks. So here we go. The safety Justin Reed tabbed to get us started. And off we go from Lumen Field.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey. Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates.
To throw right away, here's Milrow. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Kenneth Walker out of the backfield. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Milrow. That's to the rookie from Miami, Elijah Arroyo. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to the reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards with the catch. So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Milrow gonna throw it again. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Demario Davis. And the Saints are gonna get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Looking to throw to get started, it's Rattler. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. It's 2nd down.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Rattler. A pass, caught by the veteran. That's Brandon Cooks. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but to do now on third down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Ready.
Now Rattler gonna throw. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And it looks like he's gonna have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
Here we go. Set, cut.
Quick throw on the RPO. It's Hill. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 19-yard line.
Second down and 8.
Ready. Set.
First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And he will work his way to the 11-yard line. Good running and a first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Set, cut. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Rattler now back to throw. On the run to the right. And he'll take it on in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown Saints. That his first touchdown of the new year. On now, Cade York for the point after. It's up and through. And the Saints will take a 7-0 lead. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Corey Horton now to return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready.
Now Milrow on first down. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play for Seattle. 38 yards.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 33, Here's 2nd and 2.
Come on, come on. Set. 19, Tiger, nice.
The first carry for the Spartans. Kenneth Walker. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Cameron Jordan, the veteran, in there for the sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Cougar 19. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Panther and Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
On second down, here's Milrow. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete.
This is one of those things that rookie quarterbacks just really struggle with early on in the NFL. If you just stare down your primary read, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. So continue to work through your progressions, take what's there, find the open receiver, and with more reps, this is something that you have to imagine he's going to really improve at.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get free.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35.
Ready. 45. White.
In motion goes Cooks.
Ready.
Looking to throw. Rattler. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Ready.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. left side into the hands of Olave. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
Ryan Stonehouse in punt formation.
A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. So after one, 7-3 is our score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment.
On the ready. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
On first and 10, it's Milroe. That is caught downfield by Cup. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll throw on first down with Milroe. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Here's Milroe to throw. That's taken in by Horton. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's good for a Seahawks.
They get 14 on that hookup. First down, Seattle.
At the 19-yard line.
Panther 11. Ready. Cut the clock. 70. Hawks.
To throw again is Milroe. Get that one to Charbonnet, complete. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Left thing, 19. Here we go. Here we go. 19, 18, 19, Lion. 18, Pioneer.
Again, it's Milroe. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Here's a zone read to start the drive. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on him. And in this case, they're able to hold him to no gain.
And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
This is really nice timing and execution by both the quarterback and his receiver. The quarterback puts that ball high and to the outside. That's the only spot now his guy can catch it. Protects it from the defender, and it leads to a nice conversion.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe be a gain of a yard. It's second down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. In motion goes Cooks. Throwing is Rattler. Pass is caught by Olave. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 41 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open, short throws, turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
Shaheed in motion. Here's Rattler. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Here we go, set.
Throwing now from the gun. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
60 red.
In motion is Hill.
Ready?
Kamara is in. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line.
13-yard line.
Throwing now, Milrow on first down. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
I'll throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On third down, Milrow. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
They get an even 20 on that one. It's good for a Saints first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Throwing now is Rattler. Oh, the lineman out in front, ready to block, but it's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. First run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold them to a gain of 2.
22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Milrose. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down.
And I think at this point here, 2nd quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. Back deep for the Saints, it's Rashid Shaheed. That'll be returnable from the 35.
Shaheed on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10.
Here we go. Sticky grip.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Down. 33. Yellow. Right.
Now Rattler going to throw. He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. Well-executed kick. Fair catch called for and taken inside their own 10-yard line.
At their own 10-yard line.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We ready, no power.
Come on. Capture 11. Capture 11.
Now Milroe on 1st down. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And he is going to score a pick 6 for the touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This fielded at the 2.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What's it used to be on fix when you're inside?
19 Lions.
On first down, it's Milroe. Get this complete to Horton. Now he gets free up the right sideline. And he's out of bounds all the way into enemy territory, past midfield. A big play after being backed up. 45 yards.
Mustang 19.
From the gun, it's Milroe.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
That's dropped off for Walker. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Now Seattle will use the final timeout as the clock is stopped with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Here we go. 79 Broncos.
Throwing again, it's Milroe. He's into space past the 25. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So you find yourself down here in the red zone. This is where it's critical for the quarterback, Mike, to understand he's only got 2 options. Put the ball in a spot where your guy can catch it, or in a spot where nobody can catch it. And unfortunately for them, this time ends up being the latter.
Go! Bronco 80. 18, Pioneer. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Buffalo 18.
Milroe gonna throw it again. That's gonna wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
This drive in danger of stalling out on 3rd and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end.
Michael Dixon to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway.
Okay, Frank. Here we go, set. Hey.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On first down, they'll start out with Kamara. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready?
They're going to go right back to Kamara. And And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
This is 3rd and 6.
Set, ready. Red, 38. Set.
He'll go again here with Kamara.
Alvin Kamara, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. It's now
The Saints lining up in punt formation.
Ryan Stonehouse in punt formation.
That's fielded at the 7. Oh, looked like he may have had a seam for a moment, but he's taken down at... after a solid return.
Yard line.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
Lions. Cougar 19, Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready.
On 2nd down, here's Milrow. Finding room at midfield. Inside the 10. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Jason Myers on to attempting the extra point. His kick is good. And the Seahawks get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's a designed run. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1.
Let's go. 60 red. 60.
Looking to throw. Rattler. Toss out quickly. Here the Cooks. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. Sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll run a draw now. It's Kamara. And this is a slight improvement over the previous plays. Not a lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
I think a little bit of what's happened here, Mike, is this offense is having some trouble matching the level of physicality of the defense. So physically, they're getting beat at the point of attack. And I think these last 2 plays are a great example why.
The last 2 runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. Shaheed in motion.
Ready.
To throw, it's Rattler. And that's going to be intercepted by Terry Pullen. And the Seahawks are going to get it back here just past the 35. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go now. Warriors, Panther 6.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. He'll get this complete for Walker. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
46-yard line.
Seven Pirates. 19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go.
Throwing is Milrow. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
Here's a shot toward the end zone.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Here's a handoff to Walker, running to the left. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
On play action, Milrow. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Quick throw on the RPO. It's Hill. Down the right sideline. And he will go all the way. Taysom Hill. Touchdown, New Orleans. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Play action, it's Milrow. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space. Because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
And he will score. Corey Horton, touchdown Seahawks. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play.
On the ready.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Rattler now, back to throw. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
He will not be able to get to the edge. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's 4th down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
15-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
At the 21-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On the set. Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Here we go. Set. 60. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake, here's Milrow. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
By Julian Blackman.
Ready? 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Huh. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 79 Broncos.
On 2nd down, Milrow. He'll throw it left and has his running back. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
That's good for a Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Milrow. There's that man again. Another catch. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
At the 46-yard line.
60.
Again, it's Milrow. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Pioneer.
Milrow on 3rd down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's another Seahawks.
Here's the look. Here's the look.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
The run up the middle. It's Walker. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
Mario Davis on the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Here we go. Set. 19, 18. Cougar 19.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes.
And he will do it himself. He's in. Jalen Milrow. Touchdown, Seattle. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a two-part story? Part one taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this two-point conversion here to tie it up.
And the Seahawks with another big moment. They'll try to add the two-point conversion here.
Seahawks will line up for the 2-point
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game is tied. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ready. Ready.
Now Rattler gonna throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Let's go now. Black 40.
In motion goes Cooks.
Ready.
Throwing is Rattler. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Rattler. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and completed. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, New Orleans.
You get in these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these third down pickups. He continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
Another try, 2nd and 10.
Set, ready. Black on blue, 32.
Throwing now is Rattler. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards. 2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Here, a short one to Taysom Hill. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd down at the Seahawks 26.
Here's 2nd down.
Ready.
Kamara. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. And we'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. The 12's making noise in Seattle before 3rd down.
50, great.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. It'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Come on, Buffalo 18. 60 by 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Throwing now, Milrow on 1st down. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They come up for 2nd and 2.
60 Maverick, Hawk 70, Hawk 19 tight, 19 tight.
From the gun, it's Milrow. He'll be forced outright. Now he'll run.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
They'll throw on 1st down with Milrow. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now Seattle will use the final timeout. They stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down. They'll go play action with Milroe. Huff brings it in left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
15-yard line.
Seven Pirates. Let's go now. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Pushed out to his right. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Myers now to add the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Seahawks have taken a 4-point advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's first down.
Come on, set. Right, you don't blue.
Looking to throw. Rattler. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks are right back in this one.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
So the 12th man, a factor here, as it's a win for the Seahawks. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start.